What do you think about this bottom lane? It's a bit of a weird one.
I think this is actually a little bit better than the Moran lane, because you're double melee into a Pudge. So once B-God gets level 3, he can run around with Rot, he can always threaten with Meat Hook. It's a little bit easier to land a hook in this lane, because it's double melee. So it kind of sets itself up. Oh, you already have First Blood coming out now.
Yambura ends up finding Sadman already, so Shaggy not going to be feeling too good about himself there.
He has died twice. It's been a bit of a rough game for Sadman. The lane not working out as you'd expect. I was expecting maybe some more silly plays with the Hawk.
Nice hook mid lane. RRL gets caught with that one. B-God really starting to pop off now, though he might die for this, but no, he gets away with it. You know, even if he died, like as long as the kill is there for Aeon, he would have been more than happy with that trade, but B-God doing very well as Ade top lane. Looks like he will be set to fall. A very nice sprout from Yambura will secure the kill, and Sadman, I mean, he tries to rotate to help out, but there's not really much he could have done. He'll just stand there and soak some XP for himself as bot lane Thaner again being caught out. I'll tell you what, B-God, he's having a very good game so far, John. That was another hook landed by the Pudge. A lot of...
Has not been able to do too much.
Scourge is in trouble, but no, he gets the illusions off, so he actually gets past the Fissures. Now Kara's taking too much damage, just being chased by the Pudge. B-God should find this. Meanwhile, Scourge still trying to run, does get the ensnare off onto the Shaker, so he'll be okay. B-God is going to find the kill as Thaner is still having a look around for the Naga, but will miss out. Very unfortunate set of events. Even missed the Rolling Thunder initially. RRL, though, still getting hit eventually by Aeon, but he is looking still alive as RRL. He'll run. He makes it out. And now Aeon, trapped between a rock and a hard place. How does he get himself out of this? He'll swash out, and that's going to be enough. They don't actually have the lockdown to hold the Pangolier just down for a little bit as an arrow now going to land on Yambura. Yambura still being chased. Aeon, he'll find one. And he might have another, but RRL going to come back in, secure the kill on the Pango. They do eventually get him, so I suppose he gets greedy in the end.
Just a little bit too much on Argus's farm. He is still working onto the Chrysalis, and the timing for that isn't too bad. Already has the Power Threads Falcon Blade up. They are also getting some rune down bot though.
Yeah, Aeon, very nice rotation. Fisher, though, gonna block his Rolling Thunder, so Kara still has a chance. In fact, he's still juking, but eventually will go down. Yambura rotated to try and go after Scourge, but can't really lock him down very long. The Sprout's still easily countered by the Quelling Blade, so Scourge does not really care. Now Yambura, he might just be food. They land the arrow with the ensnare setup, and Yambura is gone. Scourge will take the kill on the Naga. These bottom rotations certainly not panning out the way they would have hoped.
Get that aggression going down bot. Still the aggressive vision certainly on the side of the cut with 4 wards on the map. Starting to collapse onto that mid lane. I have to say, I've been impressed with Aeon's performance. Doesn't even have the diffusal, but it's doing work.
Oh, nice hook. B-God once again landing it. RRL gonna go down this time, it seems, as he will not be able to survive. And I'm quite shocked nobody's de-warded. That ward behind the tier 1 in the mid lane, it's still sitting there. And it feels after that hook earlier from the triangle, it feels pretty obvious as a ward there. But no one spotted it out yet from Ravens.
No. And they've used 2 sentries in their own triangle area. Maybe just out of stock as they make a move onto Scourge. At least find that Naga.
Well, they do get the Naga Siren. That's a massive kill for the side of Ravens. That's one positive. Like, if you can keep the Naga...
There's a lot of pressure on Eon to keep up this performance. He's got the full diffusal now.
Yambura might just be dropping. Do they die at the tier 2? Nice Fisher. Will block from Thaner. Now RRL does come in for a lot of damage, but the dismemberment to the arrow does connect. Still, they will find Ade, but it may cost them the Leshrac. At least they'll get a 2-for-1. The B-God Pudge does go down to boot. So it's not the worst trade for RRL, who does secure the double. He's barely out of range. It's a bit upsetting. Close, but no real cigar, so Argus is going to be okay, but Sadman will cut him off. With the Moonlight Shadow, he is now under vision. Argus will reveal that. Sadman unable to land a stun. In comes Yambura, and it seems like Sadman will just drop. He is just dead.
Just a little bit unfortunate to chase that deep. Rest of his team was just a little bit too far behind. Nice skill to find a rotation up top.
Absolutely, who have they got? It's going to be Ade. The Beastmaster cannot survive throughout all this. Kara will be able to secure a third kill for himself on the Underlord. His bottom lane, the Gyrocopter. Argus, oh, perfect hook. B-God, landing again. And to be fair, Argus probably should have known to leave that area earlier. Yeah, 3 heroes from the Dire show up top. You know, killing off Ade.
Full heart up. And that's where things can start to get pretty dicey. Like, the durability of this Naga just skyrockets. You don't really have the auras to protect the illusions, so the magical damage is still...
Nice hook. Ooh. They found Argus. B-God once again, but do they actually have the damage for Argus? Argus is still trying to run out of here. The song's going to come out locking everyone down. But where's the follow-up to it? It's such a mess. Ade, he's been left behind, but Argus is still being focused. He might finally drop, and he does. They have got the Gyrocopter, but they've lost 3 in the process of doing so. Here comes Aeon once again with the Aegis surviving another day, but not for long it seems, as he'll try to swashbuckle out, and will make it. Can they keep the fight going? It doesn't seem like. The Cut are going to back off. Ade has been somewhat left behind. He'll turn back onto Thana. In fact, Thana does end up going down while TPing. Kara now being chased as well. Kara, he's got the backup of RRL, but in comes Scourge McDuck from the side on the Naga. So they've taken down Ade. Now Scourge is the one in trouble. Dismember from B-God to get him out though. But here comes Yambura onto Aeon.
Ooh.
Scourge McDuck now going to show up. Yambura the one being hunted. Yambura's gone. What kind of team fight is this? Kara now on the run. Scourge McDuck slithering his way towards the Underlord. Will be able to close the gap and has Ensnare in 1. And should be able to lock this guy down. There's your Orchid. There's your Ensnare. There's your hook out from B-God. And that's going to be another kill to come out, it seems, for the Cut. In a very prolonged and a very strange team fight.
Yeah, it ends up as a 3 for 4. And pretty oppressive to try to force your way into those ramps into the high ground, so it is a little bit tough, although...
Mid lane, RRL, he got bashed!
Oh my god.
He got bashed! RRL gonna be saved by the Fisher for now, but the chase is on with the roar out, and
no!
Oh, Thana, no! He blinks right into the Rolling Thunder. No Echo Slam to come out, it's B-God to make his way over, trying for a TP, but no, maybe now he's afraid. The TP was cancelled. Scourge, can he make a way out? Hook in from B-God, Dismember out, 4 staff away. They're going to root him up with the Gleipnir, but he allows the Naga out of this. B-God will die, but for the greater good, he will drop. There's another Fisher. It lands on Scourge. The Echo, they lock him down. Maybe they can do it with the Naga, or maybe not.
No.
Maybe Thana just gets destroyed. RRL, he's going to keep trying. The Rolling Thunder just going in circles, but they've lost RRL. They don't even need it. Scourge is still being chased, but I think he's just going to outreach in the damage. Triangle. Arrow narrowly avoids Argus, but the Rolling Thunder immediately coming out. But it will not land. Still a hook. B-God again. B-God, he just can't miss. Argus stunned up, locked up, but do they have the damage? Yes, they do. Argus is gone. And this team fight, I don't think it can continue. They might need to get out of here. The Cut, they are retreating. In fact, never mind, they're moving back in. They have got the Underlord, they've got Yambura, they've got everything. This game might just be over. Look at this lockdown from Scourge. He's found both of them again. Ariel and Thana, 2 birds with 1 stone. Just call it. The game's over.
Yeah. I'm with you on that one, Mike. It's not been looking good for Ravens this one. They didn't manage to play around with some initial item spikes. They played a farming game up against Naga, who, Scourge McDuck had a little bit of a slower lane. Not the worst lane in the world, not the best of times either in comparison to Argus, but with enough space, he just takes over. And Ancient's exposed, the buybacks are out, but I know what you can do here.
Yeah, this is called the Anna buyback, if I remember correctly, John. It's like, well, what are you actually intending to do? They'll make the jump in. Thana, he never even gets the press R. He just blinks in and dies immediately. So there we go. The Gyrocopter also gone. So you're playing to the end as Ravens, to be fair, because they are in the lower bracket here of the qualifiers, so they, this is their last chance. And it's actually going to be a 2-for-2 anyway. So pretty even start, it seems, between these two teams. Unless one of the bounties just got denied. Perhaps. Seems like one of them's missing. Thana, he might be missing in a moment as well. Bye-bye, Mr. Thana. Surely goes down, and he does. B-God able to take the kill on the gyrocopter.
Yeah. And you trade away one bounty rune for first blood, you're still...
Blood grenade, that may have just been a kill.
Yeah. Like the healing is just... It's stuck at level 1 for Yanbura. You're going to have it level 2, I guess, by level 3, but it just means you're in for a real static lane comparison.
He's dead.
Get a glimpse again.
Yeah. Yanbura, he's going to try and trade. He does at least set something up for Argus. Ade sadly had the Healing Lotus put in the backpack rather than his bag. Had he put it in his bag, I think...
Despite the deaths, you are getting some farm, you are getting some pressure coming through. And Argus is just kind of shoving in now with a siege creep up top.
Well, why not? Glimpse back though. Maybe that's why not. Argus, have you gone too far? Celestial Hammer and the Starbreaker. And there you go, John. They answered my question straight away. Yanbura also getting caught. We'll get punished. And you know what? That's kind of the thing as the Luna, I suppose. Like, you're farming very well as it is in a difficult lane. And the Dire Triangle, pretty awkward scenario for him. Go back after Thana. Thana still looking to be just fine. Has help on the way. Though B-God is causing a lot of space to be had. Spear is going to land very nicely, though, into the upheaval. They'll have the Solar Guardian to protect B-God. Celestial Hammer out from Ade, not going to land as B-God finally does go down to Thana. Meanwhile, Akara coming in from the backside, trying to move in onto Ade as RRL's now shown up. They've got everyone down at the bot lane to ensure there's no shenanigans. Here from the cut, who lose 2 bodies. Great plays from Ravens.
Maybe a little bit disconnect there from the cut, the glimpse outside of the Solar Guardian, so they're not able to really set up onto Morris. Have room to play onto RRL though.
RRL, I mean, he had some great kills going on down to the bottom lane, but now could be in a bit of danger as the homing missile is going to land, and eventually he should just drop that. They are trying to heal him up, but it's not going to be enough. Aeon does secure. B-God, he may go down for this. Thana, though, doesn't have enough mana for the Shadow Realm.
A little ways off here on the Warlock.
Glimpse back on RRL. 10-minute power rune, though, is going to be spawning down bottom. Aeon's going to go for the chase. The Bramble's not going to land, but he is in big trouble now as the Solar Guardian is going to save Aeon. He'll move back in onto Yanbura, but does step right back out as he's just trying to avoid the stuns. In goes B-God, but he immediately dies. Kara even shows up. They are still focusing down RRL, but Ade can't do it by himself, it seems. Sad man, he is still being chased. He'll finally drop. They are just trying to kill off this Pangolier, but RRL making it so hard. Aeon, oh, he had the step. God. He didn't use it. Oh, RRL, he's still making it. RRL, somebody kill him. He's finally down. But how much does it cost?
Way too much. That's a lot being thrown out there from the cut. 2 cores, 1 support dying.
Like, he's got a double damage rune active right now, so I'm sure he'd be more than happy to oblige. It's top lane. Oh, here we go again, Argus. It's the same spot. It's the same spot.
Yeah.
He gets glimpsed back, and he's dead. But your whole team smokes south.
Yeah.
There's no excuse for that.
It's just a little bit greedy coming out here for Argus.
Chase is there. Bedlam is out. B-God surely dies, but no, a nice Solar Guardian. Ade gonna make it in time. Does get it done. RRL. Oh, a perfect glimpse from Sadman. That is some value right there. B-God will tip Thana immediately. Thana not having the greatest series himself. And that one's gonna hurt. Now, he even pops a song before the fear comes in, and Scourge, he's standing his ground. He wants to set up for his team. Argus has moved in from the north, going after Sadman, but Sadman's just casually running away. He's not even gonna drop. Sadman's all right. Everyone survives apart from maybe B-God, who does get surrounded by RRL. They will eventually get the Sadman as well. But Kara may drop. Ade, he's going very far to try and secure this mask kill. He's even popped his own BKB, just really wanting the kill for himself. Starbreaker not going to land. Celestial Hammer perhaps is going to make it in time. but it's a heavy price for the cut, who give up 3 for 1. Perhaps they should have just ran from the song.
And then probably just work onto that harpoon. That's when the Dawnbreaker can really start to get pretty silly. But
Argus.
Ravens, they're still going again.
I'm so scared for Argus right now. Argus. It can't happen again.
Yes. Can.
Anyway, there's a smoke coming out. Ravens, they're going to try and punish. They're going to try and punish this time. Aeon, he jukes out the spear. Oh my goodness. Surely they can get something. Aeon, still running. He's okay. Thana trying to move forward. Thana is maybe going to drop, but does at least get the fear off in time. But now the Solar Guardian going to keep the Void Spirit alive. In fact, the Rolling Thunder, he's going to get stunned midway. They do finally pick off the Void Spirit though. And with the upheaval, they are very slowed up. Problem is RRL is still being chased down. He does have another swash, but that's about it as the glimpse back is there. The chase is continuing. RRL, another swash in 1, but can't get it off in time. Hell, even Yambura. Yambura's caught. You tell me, John. What is happening?
I recognizes you can't just rush the damage here.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, it's just I think it literally was a matter of his team just needs damage right now. Top lane. B-God. He's just going to try for the TP out, force out the Terrorize from Thana. And they should have it. B-God will drop. Very nice. In fact, Ade even stuck around, and Ade... He can't snipe the Dark Willow from that far, surely. He'll go for a run. He's going to be cut off here by Argus from the south. Ade's got a bit of a rough time trying to get back to the base unless he pops his BKB in time, and will do so. He has a Solar Guardian if he wants to commit, but instead he just kills Argus. He just kills him. Are you kidding?
Oh, no.
I mean...
Yeah, you should play more Dota to realize what you've done. Play more Dota. Instead of just talking crap to my face, play some Dota, Mike. See how that's like.
Oh, mid lane. They're about to play some Dota here, John. Aeon, they have caught the Pangolier straight off the bat, and a Static Storm locking down a couple. RRL, he can do nothing. He does nothing. Just silenced up the whole time. Argus, in the meantime, with the BKB, could do nothing either. He's been caught. He's gone. Ravens, this might be the end of their qualifier run. The cut are looking too damn powerful. Using this Lunar Aeon, he's jumped in a little bit preemptively, but there's not really much to catch him. Like, they've forced the Eclipse now, so all your damage is gone. Glimpse out, who have they got? Kara, he BKBs to avoid it, but now the jump is there. Scourge McDuck with the ensnare out, just destroying Yambura. Argus is gone again. And Kara, he will be third. Not to be left out. Yambura buys back. But who's going to play with him? You know, who's left to fight with? And RRL, he's still going to get glimpsed.
Oh.
Sadman was waving at him the whole time. And you see, they got the gem back anyway, didn't they, John?
That is true. B-God knew. He knew he'd eventually get it. Song out, just a
celebration
chase.
song. Yambura, he's not making it either. They are just hunting one by one. Obviously, for Ravens, it's a pretty tough situation, Jonathan. They certainly have looked like they've lost this game, but they could commit these 3 buybacks and try one more time, but they're 50 seconds away from having their position 1 back. Scourge McDuck is literally just diving Fountain at the moment to show them that the game is officially over as Ade just deletes RRL, and that'll do it. That's a GG call if I've ever seen one. He puts a nail in that coffin. Props to the cut. Congrats to the boys. They've made it to round 3 of the lower bracket. Was it quarterfinal now? Semi-final?